I wonder what time it is today. Let's see. It is 8:10. Oh, wait a minute. You all know what 8:10 means. It's reading time. Hey everybody, it's your favorite retard here on the internet. Let's talk about retardism. Today, we're gonna tell a retarded story, so gather around, kids, for the nice campfire story. Oh, wait, no. Probably kidnap you, but gather around anyways. I got free candy. So, as recently you may know, my parents abandoned me in the woods. I found a school camp filled with annoying 12-year-olds that like to dab back and forth. They called themselves the Waluigi people of the camp of scouts, and they took me in and they let me stay there. Now, on the 5th day of being in the Ouija camp, I was chopping a trunk with some of my Waluigi Ouija friends, and so I was using a nice hatchet, chopping the log, going a bang, bang, chop someone's heads off, but that's a story for another time. Keep going bang, 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 and then, so I'm like chopping this hatchet. Then I feel retarded as ever. Decide to swing the hatchet as hard as I can, and I just go. It went right into my leg. Oh my god! So while I was chopping the wood, only 2 people of the Waluigi clan were there. The rest of the Waluigi clan were all playing Mafia in the campfire right next to us. So when the hatchet went into my leg, I just started screaming, running around, saying, "There's a hatchet in my leg! There's a snake in my boot!" And everyone was kind of crazy about it. Like, who am I kidding? They all yelled at me, "Shut up, Ephraim, no one cares." And then the leader of the Waluigi clan looked over and says, "Guys, he's actually like bleeding." And then like they chopped my leg, and it was crazy. And then I laid down on the floor, and they were holding my leg up, and I was going like having a freaking seizure in shock. I was like, "Stop." Well, honestly, I was spooked for my life, but then my brother ran all the way to the nurse, who was far away, and she drove the gator over to my place. Now at this point, my friends were talking about this, and this was the drug trip part of the story, and of course I don't remember it because I was crazy. So apparently I got high off of shock, and I started talking like this. I was just my foot was covered in blood, and I'm just I just said to my friend, I'm just "Hey, if anyone asks to stay, I stepped in raspberries." And I was saying tons of random crap about, and I'm just hypothermia part 2, because I also rolled around in a puddle and got hypothermia at the kid, but who cares about that? And then when I drove away at the gator, I just look at him and say, "Remember the raspberries," and point at my foot. And then while I'm driving in the gator, which is a very special privilege, I was just going "Vape Nation, bruh, Vape Nation, Vape Nation," and everyone was pretty spooked out. So I go to the nurse, they give me a nice Band-Aid, and then I start driving to the hospital. And the hospital, they give me stitches, 9 stitches. I got a little photo of it, which I'll just show you right now. So as you can see, I got 9 stitches, not too bad, and shout out to the doctor. Yo, but seriously, shout out to the doctor. Without her, I'd still be in the retard section of the insane asylum. And she just really stitched it on my leg. Subscribe to her YouTube channel, and she has some pretty pretty quality content. Oh wait, she doesn't have a YouTube channel. Got everyone, make sure that you reload the video thousands of times, because I want ad revenue and I want it fast. Like, I just want some money so I can buy myself some like pretty like neat stuff. And also make sure to subscribe. Not that it matters or anything. It just makes me feel good about myself. Subscribe. Like, seriously, subscribe. Well, goodbye, you guys. Subscribe. It's Stay for Star, your favorite retard here on the internet. Subscribe or I'll kill you and slit your wrists.